Yo, yo! What's good, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been the longest time ever since I've been live, but it's good to be back, baby. Just want to talk about everything, the album, the tour coming up. It's been an interesting journey in the whole process. It's the first and the last song on the album I wrote 4 years ago. Just kind of kept in my back pocket. I wrote Cherry Blossom 4 years ago, and a handful of others. So, it's been a while kind of getting there, but I'm so excited to, have it all finished, and it's so worth the wait, I promise. There was a moment when we were finishing up the album where I just was so thankful to Tommy and Jeremy, the producers, because it's been it's been a long time coming, but it's been so worth the wait, and I finally feel like the gap between the vision I have for music, my music, and the execution, there's no longer a gap. So so stoked about that. It's been a journey. So any questions anyone has about the album, any questions about tour, any suggestions for covers, let me know. I always forget how awkward the lives can be, so I'm just gonna acknowledge it now so we can get over it. Carmen said we're finally out of the trenches. We're getting there. Someone said come to Argentina. I would love to come to Argentina. Somebody tell my team, and I'll see what we can do. Set list, please. No way. I'm not giving that away. Favorite lyric off of the album? Ooh. I think there's a lyric in Little Rita. It's home is where the heart is, and my heart is always near. I like that one a lot. It's not that deep, but it is important. Will you cover songs on tour again? Yes, I am doing a new cover every single night, despite the band's reluctancy. I always feel bad. I kind of throw it on them, and literally there have been times in soundcheck where I'm like, this song doesn't feel right, we're switching the song. My team suggested I get a teleprompter for the lyrics, but I said no. I feel like it's not worth the money. You gotta bring a whole person to do the teleprompter. I'll just wing it and let you guys mock me when I forget the words. Which song are you most excited to play live? Ooh, I feel like Dancing with Tears in My Eyes is going to be really fun. By the way, when I look off here, I'm looking at the set list. I'm not just pondering in the distance. I don't know. I think there's so many exciting ones. Biting My Tongue, I cannot wait. Oh, Would You Tell Me is going to go crazy, which I don't think anyone's heard any Would You Tell Me at all. So that's good. Are you planning on releasing more albums? Of course. I don't have them done yet, but absolutely more albums are on the way. Someone said Justin Bieber in Philly, please. Oh, like cover Justin Bieber. Okay. We can make a note of that. I want to do That Should Be Me or One Less Lonely Girl. We'll see. Someone said you want to buy a sunflower costume. I'm looking forward to seeing that on tour. If I see you, I will give you free merch, but I have to see you. And I have to remember. I'm sure I'll remember. So make yourself known if you're in the sunflower. Now there's going to be like 100 people. I made a mistake. Hold on, wait. Let me find your name so I don't forget. Hold on. Oh, man. Kaylee. HTX Kaylee. I'm taking a screenshot. If I see you, Kaylee, in a sunflower outfit, free merch. Cover Ariana Grande. I don't know what songs would work for my voice for Ariana Grande. All respect to her. Home is wherever you are is a need. I know. You know what's really interesting is I feel like I struggle a lot with letting other people influence my choices when it comes to music, because I don't want to just be stubborn and be like, I'm going to do what I want to do. But I just didn't get a lot of excitement from the people. Matt said, sing A Billion Sorries. Of course, every night. That's my favorite song I'm going to sing on tour is A Billion Sorries. I'm going to sing all the EJ songs. All 2 of them. Sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to roast you there. Anyways, I was in a train of thought and I totally lost it. But what made me choose the songs I chose for the album? Only 4 of them are songs that were shown in the meet and greets. Yeah, I think, I really wanted to make sure that each song was A+ in my book. And there were a lot of songs that I thought were good, but they were a little bit like B's or B pluses, and so I was like, it needs to be a no skip album. And then what's cool is I really narrowed it down to 11 because again I felt like I could stand behind them all, and I kind of picked the order of songs based on what I thought sonically would go well, and I ended up realizing that they tell an entire story top to bottom. So I hope that people listen to the album beginning to end. And another cool thing is that I want to say every single song has a reference to another song. Some songs have references to previous songs, but mostly every song in the album kind of refers to the other. And so that's a fun little game of Easter egg. Easter egg game? A game of Easter egg that we can all play together. An Easter egg hunt, if you will. Let's see. Are you going to release a deluxe? Maybe. I thought about it. There's a handful of songs that my friends are all mad at me for that I didn't put on the album. One of them being Dream. I get a lot of trouble from my friends. Yeah, I won't say the other ones, but we will see. Cover Despacito. I don't know if that would go well. I appreciate it, though. I just don't. I don't know about that. You should let me sing a harmony to a song in Denver. I'm a music student, and I love the harmonies to your songs. I'm saving your little profile, Miss Izzy.Michelle.04. I actually really want to do something this time around, but I'm not sure how it'll go. But I want people to... I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there, so if this doesn't happen, don't get mad. But I think if people can, like, tag me on TikTok, if they're, like, going to, Arizona or wherever, and they play one of my songs, like, on the guitar or on the bass or on the drums, and they're saying that they're going to the show, being able to bring people up to play for a song or not. Obviously, there's a risk in that because anyone can claim to be able to play, but I feel like it'd be an awesome thing to bring people up and to play with the band for a couple songs. So, yeah, we'll see if that happens. Let me know if you guys want that. Do you like Noah Khan? Okay, so don't kill me. I wasn't, like, super keen on a lot of his stuff. Gabe Simon, who I wrote Cherry Blossom with, he actually produced all of Noah's stuff, but I just never gave it the go. And then I saw him at the Hollywood Bowl, and it was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. I'm like a hardcore fan now. I cried, I laughed. It was amazing. So yes, I'm a super fan now, but I kind of like going into concerts where you don't really know a lot of their music because it gives you just like a fresh take. I don't know. I can't talk. Where's the Golden Years music video? That's a great question. I cannot explain to you guys how frustrating it is with the music video stuff. Like, everything you could imagine that could go wrong has gone wrong in the process of getting music videos out. I'm sure we'll figure it out down the road, but I can't even go into the details. It's just been like one of those things where it's like, okay, we have the person that's going to be in the video. Now the DP is busy, and okay, well, we have the location, but the person's not available anymore, and now we're flipping it around, and then all that, the fiasco stuff. It's been a challenge for whatever reason, but I trust in the timing that we'll figure it out in due time. No pun intended. Wait, there was a good comment I saw a second ago. Do Broadway, you'd kill that. Maybe. There's a couple of shows that I'd want to do on Broadway. I was actually just watching... you guys are going to roast me for this, but I was watching Without Love from Hairspray, and I cried. I literally watched just the clip in my studio, and I cried. And I don't know why, but something about it just really struck a chord. So, hey, I'd love to be in Hairspray. I also want to bring back Footloose on Broadway, and I've thought about Catch Me If You Can. So if any of those things happen, say the word. No pun intended. Also, because it's one of my songs, in case you were very lost, I am going to be coming back on Discord, so consider this an official coming home to that. I know it's been a bit of a hiatus from that, and there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but I think it's time. So buckle up for that. Going to be a fun little adventure there. I always love talking to everyone. Emma Rosen in the chat. What up, Emma Rosen? Emma Rosen is a wonderful human being. One of my favorites, actually. She wrote on Mirror on the album and Circles. We had the best time. She's a very great collaborator. And yeah. Every time you write a song, sometimes there's some sparring that happens, and it was us two versus Tommy and Jeremy, and we won, and I'm so glad we won because we were totally right. I can't explain what the lyric was yet, but we were totally right. When the album's out, I'll explain what that was, but anyways, good to have you here, Emma. What was my main inspiration for the album? I think just writing honestly and authentically, that's such a cliche freaking answer, but I think it's just telling the truth as authentic as I can and letting the storytelling kind of dictate how the album sounds. That being said, I think Casey Musgrave's Golden Hour album, start to finish, one of the best albums of all time. Definitely a huge inspo for this. And then Harry Styles' first album is like, come on, man. He's it's like one of my favorite albums ever, and people forget about it for some reason. I have to burp, and I'm so sorry. All right, took care of that. That's what happens when you go live, baby. Golden Hour is truly elite. Thank you. You get me. You get me. I used to go live all the time. It's good to be back, baby. Will you be coming into the audience during some of your shows? Maybe. A lot of people on my team had a problem with that, but it's like my favorite part of the show. So as long as the venues permit it, can't stop me. Someone said cover Little Freak, and I thought I misread. I was like, what you call me a little freak? And then you went cover Little Freak. I was like, dang, bro, I can do a cover if you want. But that's a crazy way to say it. Are we getting CDs? Bro, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. I didn't know people still got CDs. I thought it was like records and that's it. I didn't know we were back to CDs. Can we buy physical copies? I know that we're working on that and it's definitely coming. Obviously, I would love to have physical copies. I know it's in the works. It just might come a little bit later than everything else because it takes time. Will you be acting in anything soon? Maybe. JB1 album release party. Interesting. 10 minutes before this call, we were talking about a JB1 album release party. Any ideas? I kind of want to rent out a Dave & Buster's and just blast the album and run around playing games, having fun with everyone. I feel like that would be like the best album release ever. So let me know if you guys want to go to Dave & Buster's because that would be a treat. But yeah, there's actually a question panel. Wow, look at that. Yep. Someone said, please call your mom by Noah Kahan. Oh no, play Call Your Mom. I read Please Call Your Mom. I was like, I probably should. I'll check out Call Your Mom. I forget which one that was, but yeah, I'll make sure I listen to that. Favorite song off the album? It changes every day. Would You Tell Me? I wrote in one go, like literally start to finish. 98% of the lyrics were just like word vomit. And then I hated it for months. Like couldn't stand it, didn't want to hear it. My producers were begging me to reconsider, and I was like, there's no way. For literally like maybe 6 months, I was like, no way, it's not happening. And then I played it for a friend randomly because I was just playing him a bunch of random of my songs, and he was like, dude, you're crazy. This needs to go on the album. And I was like, really? So I reworked it, and then it became one that I listen to all the time now, like on repeat. So, it's interesting how that goes. But also like Circles, I hated when I first made it. When I first made it, I hated that Circle. I hated that song, and then now I love it. I listen to it frequently. So honestly, it changes every single day. But really love Cherry Blossom. Wildfire is fun. Or it's not fun, it's sad. It's the opposite of fun. Very, very sad. Mirror's devastating. Look How Far You Come has a little bit of hope in there. I don't know, man. Don't Let Me Down featuring Jenna Rain, Flames. I just finally got the teaser for that on TikTok. So, is it on Instagram? No, it's not on Instagram. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what my favorite is. I can't pick. It changes every day, which is kind of fun because I feel like if you have only one favorite, then like maybe you need a better album. Unfiltered, baby. Oh, you can like questions and bring them to the top. That's crazy. I didn't realize that's what was happening here. Someone said shoe size. I'm like between 11 and 12. It just depends on the day. Some days it's 12, some days it's 11. Obviously, I only own one pair of shoes still, my high tops. So I will take your shoes, but don't be mad if I don't wear your shoes because I only wear one pair of shoes since I was 15 years old. So, if you had a chance, would you like to do an HSMT tour with most of the cast? You know, if the occasion arises, then let's do it. I think the whole gang would have to really come together to put that on, but I think that would also be fun to do. Even just like a one-time sort of performance could be awesome. I just saw most of the cast at a little high school reunion, I guess, at Tim's house, and that was pretty special to see everyone, and everyone's thriving, bro. Like, I swear it's like the most talented cast in the whole world. Like, every single person in that cast is gonna have like a lifelong career. I got to hear some of Leimani's unreleased stuff. Crazy, bro. She's like SZA meets Mariah Carey in the most insane way. Mark my freaking words. She's going to be one of the biggest artists of all time. And I'm looking forward to seeing a screen recording of this live in 2 years when she's the biggest artist in the world. Adrian Lyles also played some of his own original music. So fire. He's like Dominic Fike. He's got such a cool sound, man. He's way cooler than I'll ever be. So he's also a legend. I seriously believe in this cast like no other. So I'm sure at some point we'll all come back together for a nice little family reunion. Dreams Don't Die by Leimani. Right Flames. I'll never forget the first time that I heard that. But yeah, we know that you predict that stuff well. You know it, bro. I can't tell you how many people I've told my label, you got to sign this person. They're like, we don't really get it. And then it's only a matter of time, and they're the biggest artists in the freaking world. And I'm like, I told you, but they didn't listen. They didn't listen. I don't know what to talk about. I saw you at Disneyland. I want to go back. It's my favorite place in the world. Honestly, I'm going too much these days. Cover Love Bug by Jonas Brothers. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll make a mental note of that, but I just don't know. Where's Franklin? Oh, gee whiz. Franklin is around. He's actually just got his wisdom teeth pulled out, so poor guy can't come on the live right now. But he's resting, and you know how it gets when you take the stuff for your wisdom, Novocaine. Get all weird, saying the truth. He curses like a sailor when he's on Novocaine, bro. I'm telling you, I gotta get that man in check. Anesthesia. Novocaine, anesthesia, it's all the same thing to me. Gracie Abrams cover, that could be Flames. Let's get deep, bro. Ask me something deep. Not too deep, but like, real. Let's get real. What's your favorite movie? I feel like I've answered this before. I don't know, man. Dead Poet Society is pretty great, but also, has anyone seen Paddington 2? You might think I'm joking. You might think, haha, Josh. Funny little joke. Unironically, Paddington 2 is one of the best freaking movies of all time. I cry like a baby. It's got heart. It's got grit. It's smart and witty. And it makes you have a soft spot for all human beings. Because Paddington has a soft spot for all human beings. And he teaches us how to love. So in case you didn't know how to love, Paddington 2. I'm telling you. How do you stay positive? Boy, it's hard. I would say I'm definitely not always positive, but I think you got to look for the good, as cliche as it sounds. I've noticed in like practicing gratitude, like I'll just set a timer for 5 minutes, and I feel like when you start to look for the good, you start to find it everywhere. And the same goes for the bad. Like when you're always sort of looking for negative things, you find them. But the same goes for gratitude. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of good things to be grateful for, and that doesn't mean there's also such thing as toxic positivity, which we got to be careful of, because sometimes you can just be in denial of like the grief that you're feeling or sadness. So work through the grief, but also find the joy on the other end. Favorite animated movie of all time? Princess and the Frog. Another one that when it starts, I cry until it's over, and then I still cry. Favorite soundtrack? Absolutely Flames. Whoever made that movie needs a raise. Yo, my poet? That's crazy. That's crazy. You inspired me to create new music. That's fire. Fun fact. Ooh, can I say this? I don't know. I think I can. It's fine. He won't care. I won't show the video. Josh, Frickin' Morris, if anyone knows who that is. He's one of the funniest guys on the planet. We've become good friends, and he went to DM me, and he found out that 4 years ago, he sent me a DM. The first song he ever learned on guitar was Common Sense, but he DM'd me asking if I could teach him how to play it, and I didn't see that. And then he sends me a video of him just like deadpan to the camera playing Common Sense, and it's just so funny now that we're like such good friends, because apparently that's the reason you learned how to play guitar. So pretty neat. What's up?
Just exposed him.
Yeah, sorry Josh, I won't show the video though, but it was tough. It is definitely blackmail. Evangeline from Princess and the Frog, bro, that song never gets old. I'm obsessed with that song. Now for the awkward life stuff. I kind of forgot about sinking ships. I don't know if I told you guys that I had an idea of putting out an album called Warner Rejects. And it's all the songs that my label didn't like or didn't get. Because why not? It's fun. So I might put out a sneaky secret album. Look out for my SoundCloud. Love Me or Let Me Go. It's so funny with Love Me or Let Me Go, because I wrote that song when I was in London on tour, and I was so excited about it. I was like, this is the best song I've ever written. And then I like played it, and it went well, but then I was just like, I don't know. But then again, I have the opposite effect with some of the songs on the album where I think they're terrible, and then I come back to them, I'm like, oh shoot, I actually really love this. But any other questions? Again, we can go deep, we can keep it surface level. Anything on the album? I know that as I mentioned before, I've been kind of off-grid for like a minute now, and I'm so thankful for everybody for like respecting my privacy and sort of needing to take the time that I took. I know everyone's going through a hard time right now, so I'm not special in that, but I think it's important to go through the soul searching, and if you need time off, take time off when you can. But it's so been worth it, a season of a lot of growth and a lot of rest. And I think, I just could not be more excited to get back out on the road and to put out this album. Also, I'm challenging everybody in the first 5 cities to have the album memorized, by the time you get to tour. So good luck with that. Should be a fun little challenge. New merch is coming. I definitely have merch out now. Are you going to cry in this album? I have no idea. That's up to you. What do you think? Will they cry?
For sure.
Have you cried? I heard it for sure. So we'll see. Dream guest on my podcast. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Someone said, I love you, little boy. Thank you. So kind. I paint jeans. I would love to paint you a pair. Give them to Chicago. All right. I'll see you, Liza Carter. I'm looking forward to those jeans. Beep 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 beep. Josh, you should release Sweetheart. I never addressed this, I don't think. Whatever. I don't even know if this is a story worth going into. Basically, someone held up a fan and said you should sing Sweetheart. And I read it as Sweet Love. And so I was like, I'm going to do it for one night only. I'm going to play that song. And I played the wrong song. And no one reacted when I did it. And I was like, I thought people would at least care. But it's because they were confused because I was playing the wrong damn song. Too many sweets and too many songs. Sweet Love right now. I never finished that one, and I'm not gonna sing it now. Maybe on tour, we'll see. Actor, sing. Why pick? Why not both? Troy Bolton ass, fucking. Why not both? Sorry, I cursed on the live stream. We'll cut that part out. How do you overcome people who don't appreciate what you do? I don't know what the context you mean by that is. Like, do you mean like friends, or like by not appreciate, what do you mean? I feel like if you're kind of living for the validation and appreciation of others, then you're going to live and die by that, and that's a dangerous game to play. But I think, just do the right thing, and whether or not they thank you for it, you did the right thing at the end of the day. Someone said, yes, Josh, okay, cursing. Weird thing to root for, but all right. 1 coin in the swear jar. Ooh, we should do a charity swear jar. That's crazy. For my on stage. Then someone's got to count it every day. I cuss a lot on stage, especially when I'm trying to play a song that I've never yet played. Jenna Rain joined. Jenna Rain. How do I ask Jenna Rain if she wants to be on the live? She's probably like, no, don't do it. How do I add her? She's watching what? Oh, you're watching Descendants, Jenna Rain? Fire. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy the show. How do I bring you on? Oh, you have to request to join. If you want to, hit me up, bro. Oh, wait, here you go. Let's go. Sorry, guys. ADHD never got better. Josh with pizza with or without pineapple. I'm cool either way. Really do enjoy it. I don't care how controversial that is. I don't know why everyone gets so upset about it. But it's like, it's a nice little fruity Oh man, these are fun. Don't you miss these? Don't you miss me spiraling in front of the thousands of people? Bring me up on stage and let's have a rap battle. Honestly, I would do it. Pamela Luna Nunez. How do you say that? Let's do it. I'm down to have a rap battle. We know you love pickles, Josh. Whoever say that, little Mr. or Mrs. or just a Phantom, sorry. Get out of here. Oh, they use tone indicators. I learned about tone indicators a long time ago. But yeah, I don't know what else I should talk about. Just kind of diddling around. Tracy Elliott. Val. Yo. Bro, I got the sickest band. It's going to be so awesome. So, like, my favorite people, we used to do this thing called Flow Fridays where we'd get together for 6 hours every Friday and go in the studio and just get guitar, bass, drums, piano, synths, every instrument you can imagine. Just like for 6 hours, we would just jam. And we ended up just cultivating a really cool friendship. And now I'm bringing them on tour with me. So it's going to be so much fun. I honestly cannot explain how excited I am for tour. It's one of my favorite things in this entire world. So I'm getting back into shape in every way, shape and size, every way, size, form, and I can talk. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, just getting back into shape. It's like a lot. I do no sugar on the road. I do no alcohol, no nothing. Got to be locked in, baby. I'm also going to need some more chapstick on the road, so I'm expecting another 100 tubes of Burt's Bees. I think it was Burt's Bees. What was the song that took the longest to write? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Circles. We couldn't figure out the chorus. We actually had a completely different chorus when we first wrote it, and then we kind of came back and reworked it. The quickest to write was Little Rita, because Rita called me and was like, my house burned down. She didn't say it like that. It was through tears. And I was at the studio, and so after I talked to her and, we hung up, I don't know what else you could possibly do for somebody who lost their house. And so I just vomited out that song and just told the story of her, what happened. And so that was the quickest song on the album. Second quickest was probably Mirror. Would You Tell Me was one go. I recorded Would You Tell Me. I think I told you that. I wrote it all in one. go. There's something else I was going to say about little Rita. Oh yeah, fun fact. I mentioned everyone in her family. So it's Rita, her mom is Sweets. You'll hear this when you hear the song. It's Rita, Sweets, Luke is her brother, and then I say Papa for her dad, and then her dog's name is Brinkley. So you have to know that when you listen to the song, or you don't have to, but it helps. And then you can hear little voice recordings of Rita as a kid and her brother running around. So that was pretty neat. Pretty cool. Will you ever release I'm Breaking the Spell? Oh, I was like, what is that? I never finished that song. It was honestly just a little flurry. But maybe, you know, sometimes songs come back around. I'm watching the Beatles Get Back documentary right now on Disney Plus, and it's cool to see how like some songs they just had for years that all of a sudden it felt like the right time and they just brought them back. So you never know, you know? You never know. But yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a hard year, but it's been a good year. Sammy Sundays has been amazing. We've really cultivated a lot of relationships with some people, you know, who are in need. It's changed my life radically. So I'm excited for that to continue, and we're going to continue sort of figuring out how to grow that. Yeah, we're going to have other people run it though when we're on the road, because can't be there for that. But yeah, I think that's about time. So I'm gonna head off, but I do a flip for real. I might be having a trampoline on stage behind the piano, so we'll see. I don't know if I can do a front flip, but we'll see what I can do. But yeah, again, I'm really so grateful for everybody for being patient with me, and yeah, I hope everyone listens to the album start to finish and hears the story. It's all cohesive. And then, yeah, I'm going to go back on Discord probably tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. The album comes out in like how many days? Like 8 days? 9 days? Crazy quick. So stay tuned for that. Phoenix, you're up first on tour. I'll see you there in a little bit. And yeah, sending you guys so much love. I hope that whatever you're going through, you keep persevering. And yeah, I love you so much. Take care. Stay strong. Keep fighting the good fight. I'll see you in a little bit. Mwah. And now for the awkward, well, I end.